hello. How are you?
I'm doing well. I just thought
Fantastic. Good to have you.
I'm on I'm on the clock, so this will be a little quick. I just wanted to address the topic.
All right, go for it.
I think that all life, the the basic value of life, is to give the universe a reason and a purpose for existing.
Hmm.
Some some pessimists say that the universe doesn't need a purpose; it just is,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay. Okay.
But I know the topic is more specifically about human life,
Mm-hmm.
and so that part of my answer is with or without God, right?
Okay. So
Or,
with or without God, the value of human life based on, can you say that again?
so all life, whether it be a microbe or a plant or a human,
Mm-hmm.
gives value to the universe so far as it gives the universe a reason for existing.
Okay. Yeah, I think it might be two different questions. Although your answer is
But
interesting. I want to know more of like where does our value come from? Is it just the fact that we can give value to the universe that makes us valuable?
yeah, and value can be measured both positively and negatively, right?
So my
So like
question
a
is,
serial
go ahead.
a serial killer who is causing strife and problems in the world would be measured as probably negatively valuable, right?
Now, um who's the referee here that says that makes that claim that the murderer who takes away life, he is devalued. The people who add to the universe and do good things, they're more valuable. Like, who is that middle person to say this is this and that is that?
Right. You could you have to have a third party observer, right?
Mm-hmm. Who is that third party?
Well, I think hmm, I guess it could be the trajectory of the world, like how things turn out in the end, sort of thing.
Hmm. If I mean, so I guess my next question, and you can tell me whenever you got to go. I don't want you to get in trouble at work. um, so if it's observing the trajectory of the world, at what point would we observe that trajectory? Because if I'm doing it right now in 2023, the world is getting worse and people are getting worse. So are we supposed, is that middle person supposed to be these people who are driving the world into chaos? Like, when can we say, okay, at this point in history, this is where we can follow the trajectory to see what we should be modeling?
Right. So I guess that's part of the ability of our consciousness, is to observe at all times where we have been, where we are now, where it looks like we'll be going based on where we are now.
Because I would argue that some people, I would say a lot of people, wouldn't mind it if society got pushed into an area that was just more dark and more evil. Like I think of throughout history, you got like the Holocaust, for example, and I think of the psychology of people who were involved in all of that stuff. I would argue that maybe that was their middleman, watching society go in one particular direction and not caring about what the consequences of it was. Um,
Or that they have the personality type that would benefit or, take control of such a chaotic situation.
mm, yeah. So I guess maybe that's my underlying question, because your statement about observing trajectory and that's being the deciding factor of where our value comes from. What happens when the trajectory is primarily a force of evil? What do we do then?
Well, I think a lot of us will suffer if that's the case.
Oh, I mean, that's inevitable. We're all going to suffer. I mean, that's a given. um, but okay, all right. I appreciate your input.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Did you want to add anything else?
Just that I hope that was some food for thought for you and everybody listening.
Hey, likewise, and I appreciate you calling in and adding to the conversation.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You as well. Enjoy your work shift.
Bye bye.